Hi everyone, I'm TotalSunbro, and today I want to talk about a topic that's close to my heart and a big issue in the gaming community. Hacking, cheating, and the impact it has on players. Gaming's meant to be a form of escapism and entertainment, but when a player encounters cheaters, it completely ruins the experience for that player. Now, I've been playing the Souls series from FromSoftware, and I'm doing a series on my Twitch where I play through the games, and it's not a fresh playthrough, or it's not a playthrough like my first time through. I've played all of these games. I mean, my name's TotalSunbro, okay? But we've been playing through, and I've been playing Dark Souls 2 with a few friends of mine, and we've been co-oping and going through the story, and we're about halfway through New Game Plus now, okay? And the character that I'm playing on is about 150 hours in to development. Level 277, way up there, busted stats, great weapons, so much fun, right? Recently I had a frustrating experience playing Dark Souls 2, and it wasn't Dark Souls 2 being Dark Souls 2, okay? We're playing Scholar of the First Sin, and I don't want to get into how different Scholar of the First Sin versus the original Dark Souls 2. That's not what this is about. My frustrating experience was rooted in an invader named Deb. Now, Draws and I were playing together, and I hear Draws say something like, "Oh no, Deb, no." And it's an invader, and it's like, well, whatever, we'll deal with it, right? It quickly became apparent that Deb was using cheats. Deb summoned a grid of great fireballs above their head, and at that point, we knew we were dealing with a cheater. Draws got force teleported somewhere, backstabbed, killed, and had items dropped into her inventory. The same thing then happened to me. My character got invaded. I didn't see the invader. I only saw my character ragdolling around in the air before items started getting put onto me. At this point, I hit Alt F4, okay? We go, look, we need to get out of the area. So I load back up the game, and I go to fast travel to Majula. I need to get out of this area. I need to get somewhere where I can't be invaded. We can wait for this to pass, right? I figure it's probably just some shenaniganery, right? No. I get forced back to Huntsman's Cosp, and I have a slew of items shoved into my inventory. Now, the end result of this, after happening twice, is like my character is completely broken. I log into the game, but if I access my inventory in any way, shape, or form, my game crashes to the desktop, fully closes. I can't go to a vendor and try to sell those items. I tried that. And I can't delete the items from my inventory because the second I bring up my menus, my game crashes. Now, this is a known bug, that weapons that are like a plus 14 stat, or like if you have a few of them in your inventory, can cause a crashing issue. That is what this individual is taking advantage of. But because this has happened, I now have to delete 150 hours of playtime. Hacking and cheating has become more prevalent in recent years, and it's ruining the gaming experience for many players. And it's not just a single isolated incident either, as many players have encountered cheaters and face similar consequences. This takes away from the sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that comes with playing games and achieving milestones. And again, this is not a problem that's only frustrating, but it takes away from the enjoyment of playing the game. I've put 150 hours into this character, and all that progress was lost in a matter of minutes. I can start over, but the fact that I made content for my audience makes it even more difficult. We've already watched that. We've already played through the game. At this point, I just have to move on, or risk it happening again. And why would I risk it happening again? Now, here I want to address Valve, the parent company of Steam, FromSoftware, the developer, and Bandai Namco, the publisher. I understand a 2-hour window for returns to prevent abuse. That makes sense from any standpoint, and I think they're well within their rights to have that. But shouldn't players be protected from other players that have already been caught and punished for breaking Valve's EULA agreement? It's not just about me, it's the entire gaming community. I had to deal with Deb, who then we went to their Steam profile through recent players, and we saw they've already had multiple VAC bans on record, and of course we reported them, and maybe Steam, gets around to dealing with them, but they have anti-Semitic symbols on their Steam page, and they're clearly just a malicious actor. How were they allowed back into online play when clearly they are bad? Like, this individual specifically is bad for the gaming community online. I'm not saying they shouldn't be able to game, but if you have this kind of sustained behavior that they've been caught for before, why are they allowed back on the platform? One of the biggest issues is that companies are not doing enough to prevent cheating and hacking in the first place. Anti-cheat systems are in place, but they're not often effective enough to stop cheaters from ruining the game for others. This creates a vicious cycle, as players who encounter cheaters will likely lose interest in the game, and companies will lose customers as a result. In conclusion, hacking and cheating ruins the experience for everyone, and it's time for companies to take a stronger stance against it. The gaming community deserves a fair and enjoyable experience, and it's up to companies to ensure that. This can be done by investing in more advanced anti-cheat systems, penalizing repeat offenders, and creating a safe and secure gaming environment for all players. And I don't think that's a very high bar to set. I hope that this video brings attention to this important issue and inspires companies to take action. Gaming is meant to be a form of entertainment, and it's time for companies to ensure that it stays that way. Thank you for watching, and I hope that we can work together to make the gaming community a better place. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.